For more on this, Chris Swecker, former FBI assistant director. There was another thing that Obrador talked about, and that was demand, the demand side for drugs here in the United States, basically saying the fentanyl issue is our problem alone. Watch here.
Fentanyl is also produced in the United States.
The State Department says most of it's coming from Mexico.
You know why we don't have the drug consumption that you have in the United States? Because we have customs, traditions, and we don't have the problem of the disintegration of the family.
How does the FBI go about tackling this issue if you have a partner on the other side who says, well, it's the breakdown in family in the United States? I'm not saying that America doesn't have a demand side problem, but what about what he said?
Well, any DEA agent, any FBI agent, any ICE agent that's worked in Mexico and around Mexico knows that there is a partnership between the cartels and the power structure in Mexico. That's been around for a long, long time. And so, of course, they're not going to touch the cartels because there's a partnership there, or, you know, the few honest politicians that there are intimidated. And why not? Because those people are an armed force in and of themselves. In fact, one cartel is their version of the Delta team that just switched over to the bad guys' side. So they're either thoroughly in partnership with them or they're thoroughly intimidated. They say down in Mexico that a politician who's poor is a poor politician. And they take that to heart. And so, I mean, I guess that we have to figure out in the next several months, I guess, as a nation, as we go to the election, like, which president do you want to continue to fight this? And at the same time, we have the southern border problems and the possibility of a national security threat. We have 9 million people who've come over in the last 3.5 years. And this is from Jason Owens on Face the Nation. Watch here.
We're at, closing in on 1 million entries this fiscal year alone. That number is a large number, but what's keeping me up at night is the 140,000 known gotaways. That is a national security threat. Border security is a big piece of national security. And if we don't know who is coming into our country and we don't know what their intent is, that is a threat.
It's like the FBI has to find a possibility of, what he said, 140,000 known gotaways in as many haystacks. It's
1.9 million, probably closer to 2 million now since the Biden administration came in. And yes, this is the most grave national security threat that we've had in our lifetimes. It's a crime wave, it's a terrorism threat, and it's a counterintelligence or intelligence threat. We're going to be living with this for decades. We don't know who's coming across our border. They're intelligence agents. I guarantee you there'd be professional negligence on the part of an enemy if they didn't try to infiltrate through the Mexican border, because it's so easy to do it. And then cartels, criminal organizations, just gangs and thugs from Venezuela. They're emptying their prisons out of Venezuela into the U.S. like Castro did back in 1980. So that's, we're going to be living with that crime wave for quite a while. We're giving away our trade secrets. All these intelligence agents are going to be stealing trade secrets like they've been for years and years. China, Russia, etc. So we have basically thrown open the back door and the side door while we lock the front door.
Chris Swecker of the FBI, thank you on this Monday morning.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.